It is I, Kornholio the Mystic, and I shall look into the future of the entire League of Fools through my crystal ball of fantasy knowledge. Let us begin by looking what has happened in the past. We shall begin with the Defenders Division. First we have the 98 Vikings, suffering only their second loss of the season. At 5-2, they look a head and heels above everyone else in the division. But wait! What is this I see? Is it the contract year rising from the ashes with a 3-game winning streak? Perhaps 98 Vikings does have something to fear. Let us look deeper. I see a fading star. 2 losses sending it plummeting to the earth. Could it be? It's some kind of retro haircut wrapped in crazy malicious mullet militia, plummeting with 2-game losses. But wait. There's more. We must dig deep into the crystal ball for this. Deeper. Chronic roaches, who many predicted dead, but not the Kornholio the Mystic could never predict such a thing. Chronic roaches appears to be rising as well. A 2-game winning streak. He's put it 3-4, an almost respectable record. Almost, but wait, there's more. Deeper. Yes, I see 2 wins and 5 losses. It's some kind of, is it a woodchuck? Is it some kind of creature that burrows in the... It is the rabid beavers, with the first win, I believe, since the late 1900s. Maybe they have a breath of life. Let's look deeper. It doesn't look good, beavers. I have spoken! The orb is becoming more powerful, it must be. Of course, we are looking at the Avengers Division, truly known as, for all Mystic times, one of the greatest divisions in all of fantasy football. Let us peer in. At first, we see a surprise rising to the top. With 4 wins in a row, the promiscuous Canids is rising to take the number 1 spot in the Avengers Division, putting them at 5-2. Let us dig deeper. Right under the Canids veil, I see a team who has formerly been very poopy. The Whipping Boys at 4-3, right behind the Canids, keeping the division very close. But still, we must look deeper. Yes! Surprising to see maybe the greatest fantasy football player of all time sitting at 3-4, but the mighty ass clowns have suffered a 2-game losing streak. I'm sure it was just to rest their best players. We must look deeper than even the mighty ass clowns. Deeper, and we see Mikko's Marauders with the tied record with ass clowns. They've been fluttering up and down. We'll see where they end up by the end of the season. But still, we must look deeper. Now, technically not as deep as we had to look in the other division due to how terrible beavers and chronic roaches are. But still, we need to dig deeper. And deeper we go, and it is a familiar foe of... Not me, it would be Captain Ass-Clown's foe. Eye of the Storm at 2-5. This is what marriage and retirement can do to a fantasy football team, my friends. Be careful. Be very careful. I have looked through the crystal ball, and we've seen where both leagues are and where they have came from. Now we must look to the future. And now, Kornholio the Mystic will use his amazing powers to gaze into the future and look at predictions for the matchups this weekend. First up, we have Bullet Militia versus Whipping Boys. I see a whip striking hard and fast early on Sunday, but by Monday night, a haircut that never goes out of style shall prevail. Next up, I see Eye of the Storm versus Vermiculous Canids. I see a streak that can run on forever. I see an eye that appears to be poked out due to marriage and retirement and playing in New Orleans. I see lineups that aren't put in properly. I see way too much marijuana smoked. There's so much haze between both these contestants. It's really unclear to see who will win. Oh wait, what's this? I see a streak that will continue for 3 more games. And now we should look into the next game. Contract Year versus Chronic Roaches. I see a roach surviving a nuclear blast. Radiation, death, predators crawling, but then snuffed out by the boot of Aaron Rodgers. Our next game are the 98 Vikings and the Rabid Beavers. The crystal ball is full of sass. It doesn't see the Beavers winning another game for the season. And 98, good lord, it looks like 98 could become just like the 98 Vikings. Look out in the playoffs, 98 Vikings. That's all the Mystic can say. Next, Captain Ass Clowns. Truly the... Yes, the orb is proclaiming he is probably the greatest fantasy football player in eons. He'll be playing against Mikos Marauders. Normally, this matchup involves me making bald guy puns or workmate puns, but here all we can say is, Captain Ass Clowns. Captain Ass Clowns has mocked Marauders for many, many weeks. He could be paying the price for it, but wait! It is easy to see. The victor shall be the Bald One. Well, that is all. Kornholio the Mystic and his mystic ball of fantasy football knowledge have spoken! Good luck to all this week in fantasy football, except for Mikos Marauders. I'm out, bitches.